Welcome to PharmaTalk's discussion on pharmacopoeial standards. We'll compare the British Pharmacopoeia with other pharmacopoeias, focusing on quality control, quality assurance, regulatory affairs, and global product supply. Global products often encounter multiple pharmacopoeial requirements. Monographs influence specifications, methods, impurity controls, and release decisions. Even equivalent standards require technical and regulatory verification. The core question is whether meeting one pharmacopoeia ensures compliance with another. The answer is not always. Factors such as market, monograph, method, and reference standard play crucial roles in determining compliance across different pharmacopoeias. A pharmacopoeia sets quality standards for medicines and ingredients, offering monographs, methods, and rules. It aids in quality control and regulatory commitments. Its application varies by legal status and market, differing by jurisdiction for the same substance. Effective version control and change management are essential. This slide provides a comparison map of pharmacopoeias. The British Pharmacopoeia applies to the United Kingdom, addressing United Kingdom official standards. The European Pharmacopoeia covers European signatory states, focusing on European requirements. The United States Pharmacopoeia National Formulary is relevant for United States standards, while the Japanese Pharmacopoeia pertains to Japanese standards. The British Pharmacopoeia is the United Kingdom's official collection of standards for pharmaceutical substances and medicinal products. It integrates European Pharmacopoeia texts with national BP standards for use in the United Kingdom. The British Pharmacopoeia supports medicine quality standards in the United Kingdom market. It's utilized by manufacturers, regulators, quality control laboratories, and suppliers to translate legal quality expectations into testable specifications. The BP 2026 edition supersedes the previous one, becoming legally effective on January 1, 2026. Users must confirm the in-force text for each product. Specifications, lab methods, and reference standards may need updates. Change control should track compendial revisions to ensure compliance. The British Pharmacopoeia contains monographs for substances, formulations, and medicinal products, incorporating European Pharmacopoeia texts. It includes United Kingdom-specific national requirements. Monographs help decide identity, purity, assay, and tests. Appendices detail test methods, while general notices guide requirement interpretation. The European Pharmacopoeia is a key source of official quality standards for medicines and ingredients in Europe. It offers a legal and scientific foundation for quality control, ensuring consistency and safety across its scope. The British Pharmacopoeia (BP) incorporates European Pharmacopoeia texts, providing United Kingdom users access to these standards. However, BP also includes unique national British standards. It's crucial for users to distinguish between pH.EUR. and BP national content, as market-specific interpretations remain important. United Kingdom laboratories should not view the British Pharmacopoeia as merely a reprint of European Pharmacopoeia content. It's crucial to verify the complete monograph path before approving specifications and to review national BP text for United Kingdom supply decisions. USP-NF establishes official quality standards for medicines and ingredients in the United States. Its monographs, chapters, and reference standards are crucial for pharmaceutical quality decisions. The British Pharmacopoeia (BP) operates under the United Kingdom framework, while the United States Pharmacopoeia National Formulary follows the United States framework. Both use specific reference standards. British Pharmacopoeia Chemical Reference Substances for BP and United States Pharmacopoeia Reference Standards for United States Pharmacopoeia National Formulary. Methods and acceptance criteria may align or differ, requiring checks against respective monographs. The laboratory impact of British Pharmacopoeia versus United States Pharmacopoeia highlights that the same active pharmaceutical ingredient may have different monograph requirements across markets. Methods may require specific compendial reference standards. A passing result in one compendium should not be assumed to pass another. The Japanese Pharmacopoeia establishes official standards for medicines classified as Japanese Pharmacopoeia drugs in Japan. It includes monographs, general notices, rules, and tests tailored to Japanese market requirements. The British Pharmacopoeia (BP) is tailored for United Kingdom standards, incorporating pH.EUR. content and BP-specific texts. It may use unique reference standards. The Japanese Pharmacopoeia JP, is integral to Japan's pharmaceutical framework, featuring both harmonized and non-harmonized content. JP monographs are essential for the Japanese market. Harmonization reduces duplicate testing and technical divergence. It aligns selected general methods and excipient monographs, enhancing predictability for multinational supply chains. Harmonization doesn't eliminate the need to verify exact monograph wording and non-harmonized sections. Local regulatory expectations must still be met. Manage version and effective dates, reference standard requirements, and change control after compendial updates. Reference standards are not interchangeable by default. A method may rely on the official reference substance specified by the applicable compendium. Always confirm the monograph requirement before substituting British Pharmacopoeia, United States Pharmacopoeia, European Pharmacopoeia, or Japanese Pharmacopoeia reference standards. Monographs extend beyond simple tests, defining identity, assay, impurities, and performance expectations. They may specify acceptance criteria and preparation instructions, interacting with general chapters, notices, and regulatory commitments. General notices are crucial for interpreting compendial requirements. They clarify mandatory and supporting text, influencing how laboratories interpret monographs. Key review areas include method applicability, definitions, terminology, and alternative approaches. Naming and terminology differences are crucial. Official names vary across compendia and markets, impacting United Kingdom documentation. Regulatory teams must map names to prevent specification mismatches. Correct mapping of substance names, dosage forms, and reference standards ensures accurate monograph selection and analytical validity. This is vital when comparing British Pharmacopoeia with other pharmacopoeias. Begin by identifying target markets and regulatory commitments. Compare each active pharmaceutical ingredient monograph across relevant compendia. Focus on differences in methods, impurities, assays, and reference standards. Consider variations between the British Pharmacopoeia and other pharmacopoeias. When comparing finished products, consider if a monograph exists and the dosage forms covered. Key differences may include dissolution tests, impurity limits, and microbial requirements. Evaluate release tests and packaging standards across pharmacopoeias, particularly between the British Pharmacopoeia and others. Excipient comparison highlights the potential for pharmacopoeial harmonization. However, even harmonized excipients may have local implementation nuances. Supplier specifications must align with the target market requirements. Global products require a unified control strategy to comply with multiple official compendia. Avoid assuming equivalence between them. Document technical comparisons and update specifications through change control to ensure compliance. Map your product to target markets by listing applicable pharmacopoeias. Match active pharmaceutical ingredients, excipients, and products to relevant monographs. Compare tests and limits for gap assessment. Assign reference standards to create a validated lab plan. Approve changes for a controlled specification. When analytical methods differ, evaluate if one method can serve multiple markets. Document method verification, equivalence, or regulatory justification. Never replace a compendial method without an approved rationale. Change control for compendial updates involves monitoring trigger points like new additions, revised monographs, or changed methods. Quality actions include assessing impact before the effective date, updating specifications and standard operating procedures, and training laboratories and suppliers. In the QC lab decision pathway, first identify the target market and legally recognized compendium. Then, select the in-force monograph and linked general chapters. Confirm the method, reference standard, acceptance criterion, and documentation. In regulatory submissions, a compendial mismatch can delay reviews, while vague specifications weaken quality justification. Outdated references may raise questions. To mitigate risks, clearly state the applicable compendium and addition, justify non-compendial methods, and track commitments post-approval. Supplier certificates must align with the intended compendial standard. Contract labs should employ the correct method and reference standard. Quality agreements need to specify responsibility for tracking pharmacopoeial changes. A passing result in one compendium only satisfies that specific requirement. It doesn't guarantee compliance with others. Always verify methods, limits, reference standards, and official status before applying a result across different compendia. The British Pharmacopoeia, BP, includes texts from the European Pharmacopoeia, ph.eur. But it also features unique national standards and United Kingdom-specific context. While closely related, BP and ph.eur. are not identical for every use case. Harmonization aims to reduce differences, but it doesn't eliminate all market-specific requirements. It's crucial to verify the current text in each pharmacopoeia before any release or submission. For one API across United Kingdom, United States, and Japan, check BP, USP-NF, and JP for monographs. Use bp/ph.eur. USPRS and JP for reference standards. Ensure quality decisions are documented for compliance in each market. Define your product, material, dosage form, and target market. List applicable British Pharmacopoeia, European Pharmacopoeia, United States Pharmacopoeia, National Formulary, and Japanese Pharmacopoeia requirements. Compare monographs, general chapters, methods, limits, and reference standards. Record gaps, justifications, lab validations, and regulatory commitments. Use change control for managing new additions, supplements, and revisions. This slide outlines the official reference sources used in this presentation. It covers the British Pharmacopoeia's scope and legal role, the European Pharmacopoeia's quality standards, the United States Pharmacopoeia monograph's purpose, and the Japanese Pharmacopoeia's market context. These sources provide essential frameworks for understanding pharmacopoeial standards globally. The British Pharmacopoeia is crucial for United Kingdom compliance. However, global supply chains demand careful comparison with each market's pharmacopoeia. Pharmacopoeias should be used as quality standards, not interchangeable shortcuts.